This is the Isolated Valley by LeDuoProMapping, 63.74 megabytes to download. It does require one mod to be downloaded for you to play the map, and that is the Rustic Cabin by Elk Mounting Modding. The description says, welcome to a small remote region isolated from civilization. Are you capable of taking over the farm located here? In this map there are 2 starting fields, collectible objects, 1 small starting farm, 2 forest areas, trees scattered everywhere, and a train to transport goods. So let's go and check it out. And here we are. This is where you start off in all 3 modes, and this is the map. So say build your own map thingamajiggy like we've seen plenty of before. I'm in new farmer mode. We actually start up here. This is like the starting farm, like it says in the description. There is a train on the map. In fact, that's the first time I've seen the train. There was a little bit of issue earlier when I come on here to have a little look around. I'll talk about that. I think this might need an update, because there's a couple of little things that I don't think is quite right, which I'll point out as we go round. But like I say, new farmer mode, I'm in. We start off up there. The map is split up into all different sized chunks like that. So in new farmer mode, you start off with plot 30. That's got a value of 112,796. Do have on there a farmhouse. We've got a small greenhouse, and there's 2 fields there as well. We've also got a barn to keep some of our equipment in. We do have this nice lake around the back as well. So quite a bit of land you get as well, and like it says in the description, there's a lot of trees scattered all around these grass areas. As you can see, there's 2 main forestry areas, which is there and there. You can buy those. That one is 270 grand just over, and this one's 103 grand. Not too bad. We'll take a look at those in landscape mode so you can see what they're like. Some of them are going to be a little bit challenging, but that's pretty good. And then the plots of land, they vary, as you can see. 14.5 grand for that small one. We've got some bigger chunks, 141, 145, 89 grand, 150, 22,500, like so. And that is it, basically. Now, the train obviously sails off, goes off there to Goldcrest Valley. There's one there, and there's one down this part of the map as well. There's 2 rent-a-train points. I'm not quite sure why they're right at the end like that, which is a little bit odd. But everything seems to be gathered down here. There's also a rent-a-train point there, so I'm not sure why those 2 are close together. But, hey-ho. And that's about it really for the map. I bought the whole map. You can buy it. Some of the river sections are, or sorry, some of the river is split up into sections that you can buy. What you can do with that, I'm not quite sure. Maybe build a couple more bridges, etc. like that. But you can own the whole map. And there's nothing that appears when you buy the plot of land, so it is what it is. What you see is what you get, and off you go. There's no custom crops or custom products, etc. Again, it is what it is. There is 20 collectibles. They are those game cartridges in production change, which do start off, as I said earlier, a small greenhouse. It's just a base game one, tomatoes, lettuce and strawberries, and it only requires water. No contracts available, because obviously we own those 2 fields. If you come on here and farm manager and start from scratch, you probably will get contracts on those guys if you go into that mode. Obviously no animal pens yet on the map as we go. Equipment, don't start off with a lot, and look at it. It is all wrecked, in dire need of repair. Some of them do have a few hours on them, and the values of them aren't that great. In fact, I sold everything off earlier to get the slot count down. I think I only made about 170 grand, which is pretty poor. There's your prices calendar. Now, Goldcrest Valley, as I've said, is the train sale point. If I scroll down a bit more, we've got Co-op Agricole. So we'll talk about that when we get down the bottom part. crop calendars standard because there's no custom crops and things like that. That's about it really. So go through slot counts, etc. while we're here. Now the slot count is the same across all 3 modes. You start off with the same equipment. The only difference being in Farm Manager Start From Scratch, you don't start off owning that plot of land or this plot of land you can see. Everything else is on this plot of land, the farmhouse, the sheds, etc. and all your equipment is in exactly the same spot. The slot count in all 3 modes is 582, and this is the equipment that you start off with. Small tractors, we've got 2 of the Fendt Favorite 511C and the Buer 6105. Deutschfar harvester, we've got the Class Carrot trailer, header for your harvester, a small plough, a cultivator, a seeder, and then in animals we've got this small water trailer like so. Now if you don't want any of that equipment, you want to buy your own, start sort of from scratch so to speak, you can sell off that equipment and get it down to 503. There's potential to get the slot count down to 435 because you can sell off the shed, the farmhouse and the greenhouse, and it drops it down to 435, and then you have got a complete blank canvas if you wish to. Now the only mod that is in here is that farmhouse, the required mod, and that is this guy here. That's the farmhouse just there. Pretty cool mod that, I like that. You'll see that in a second. We can go inside, and that's it for the mods in landscaping and painting. Pretty standard. We've got animal mud, asphalt, concrete, dirt, forest ground, grass, dry grass, gravel, rock and granite. That is it. Nothing extra in trees or plants, so pretty straightforward. So there we go. I'll just check on my notes. I think that's all we need to do really. So I will quickly show you the forest areas. I mean, there's some really cool river textures. It's been nicely done, I must admit. It has been nicely done. It's not all completely flat, as you can see, which I like. You do go up quite high a bit, the route that I've picked to go down the bottom. And as you can see, some of these forest areas, look, they are quite elevated in places, so it is going to be a little bit of a challenge. But you can drive up into this one, and then the other one is just across the way here, and again very up and down. So even when you clear the trees, what you're going to be able to do with that land I don't know, but a bit of a challenge, isn't it? Quite cool. Right, so let's get going. We'll start off going around this beautiful little log cabin we've got, so we can go inside. Like I said, open the door, very nicely done. We come round to about here, we do have lights on, which is cool. Lights off, nicely decorated. Can't open anything else or do anything else, but we've got a door here. That is our wardrobe inside, like so, and then we've got another door, and that is your sleep trigger because that is our bedroom. Nice quilt. Can go up here, but what you're gonna do and put up there I don't know, but there we go. That's your farmhouse. Pretty cool. Got this old barn which we've seen on a few maps. We've got our equipment inside, as you can see, and then your harvesters there ready to go, looking very worn out. And these are our 2 fields. If I go up the landscaping mode again, just 2 little squares really, but we've got all of that we can clear and make them bigger or do what we want with. And then, as I said, pretty cool lake like so. So there we have it. That I think is it. Oh, there's the greenhouse, but that's pretty standard, isn't it? I just open it up like that, fill it up with water, and then you can activate it from there or in the menu that I showed you earlier. So nice. Now one thing I've just spotted that I didn't test is, can we get water out of that lake? I'm pretty sure we will be able to, so let's quickly grab our water trailer. This is unplanned, so apologies. I was going to just crack on with the tour, but as soon as we've started recording, we will just test this. Now, can I even get out these doors? Of course we can. So quickly drive down here and then we'll crack on with the tour. And I'm literally, all I'm going to do is just drive down the bottom, because I don't see any point in coming up here, because I did go up there and there literally is just a rent-a-train icon. That's it. There's nothing else there. There's no buildings or anything like that. Right, I'm pretty sure this will work. Yes, it does. Right, cool. That's all I wanted to know. Thank you very much. See you later. Right, we'll crack on. Get going. As you can see, very open, but lots of rocks about and up and down, look, which is pretty nifty. But it is just us out here, no one else, no traffic, no people running around or walking around, should I say. I'll turn down this way. Got a cool little wooden bridge there. There's a little watchtower over there, but you can't go up it. I did try. Like I say, it really nice looking map, been nicely done. I love all the river that goes through and everything, but I just think it needs a little bit of an update. And to be honest with you, I'm not quite sure how it passed testing, because, well, there's certainly one thing that is definitely not right, and it shouldn't have passed for that in my eyes. Like I say, we'll get down there and then I'll talk about it a bit more detail. Can go across the river here because we've got a little bit of a sort of ford. And then the tractor really struggles trying to get up this slope. So like I say, we are going up now. Pretty cool. Nice to have a bit of elevation in your life. And we are still going up. But I do really like the fact that it is not flat or completely flat. No one wants a completely flat map, surely, do they? Anyway, we will carry on. Try and give you some decent angles so you can see what it's all about. I do like maps like this though, where you can just come on and just clear a few trees, plough a few fields in, and just away you go. If you're new to the channel, I've got a series running on Hinterland. Look, that is a map like this as well. Really enjoying that series, so feel free to check that out. Little plug there for that series. Right, we've got a cool railroad bridge there, and this is really it. I come down here pretty disappointed because, as you can see, there is no buildings at all. But this is where everything is, so it's a little bit odd. First of all, in fact, I'll just turn off there because we can walk all this. This is the shop, so your workshop trigger is in this zone. There's your icon. It does work. I did put the tractor in there earlier, and there's your shop icon. Now I was thinking, well, maybe, you know, you could put your own sort of buildings down, etc. But if we just grab a smallish shed, I know for starters we don't own the land, but you're not even, in fact, excuse me, I'm going off script again. Can we afford that? No. Alright, I just want to show you what I'm talking about, so you don't think I'm completely mad. Let's buy that plot of land. And now go up and do what I was trying to do. Oh no, it's saying we've got enough money. It doesn't matter. But right, this is annoying, isn't it? Come on, Snowy, you should be prepared. Right, let's go back and do, no, that. This is car crash TV now. So yeah, we're going to get this overlaps with another object. So if you try and put any buildings near any of these sell points and things like that, you're going to get that come up. And then this looks really nice and flat here and open. You think, yeah, but that is your shop area. So when you buy, lease or reset anything, it's going to appear in this zone. So that knocks out that area. And again, you're going to get the overlaps. So yeah, you can't really, I mean, I know you can put free mode on, but yeah, it's just a little bit disappointed there. But anyway, your reset point is down here, roughly about there. If we run down to here, we've got our animal dealer, but again, it's just an icon. And if you're playing with these icons turned off, then you're just not going to see where anything is really. Obviously, you don't have no animal pens, rent a train option. Now, when I came on here earlier to get my bearings, I rented a train because I thought I haven't seen the train at all, but as soon as I started recording, it appeared. So I rented a train and it was flipping in between 2.5 kilometers, which it says now. It went down to 2.4 and I thought it is coming. There you go, 2.4, and then it went back up to 2.5. So it seems like the train's stuck. Now it's not, it's coming, isn't it? It would do. No, it's gone up to 2.4, look. So maybe it's going to go between, that's gone back to 2.5, so it's actually going away from us now instead of coming to us. It's probably going to go down to 2.4. There we go. So that's definitely not right. Is it going to go down to 2.2 or go back up to 2. No, it's definitely not right, 2.4. But anyway, if it does work in the future and you're watching this now, it might get fixed. Hopefully it will do. You're unloading by the look of it via the road and then the train, which again I don't know, because normally you have a pipe, don't you, going into the train. A little bit weird. Oh, there's a thingy there, look. And over here we do have the South Valley biomass sell point, so just there, and you can sell wood here as well. Now you remember I said there was the co-op, was it agricole? I think, there we go, co-op agricole. That is nowhere on the map and you can't even tag the place. So if I go up to, in fact you can't tag anything. Normally you can tag a sell point, can't you, from this menu. So again, that's not right. But yeah, the co-op agricole, can't even tag it up because it's not even on their map. I certainly haven't found it anyway. That's Rent a Train, that's Goldcrest Valley. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's right on top of the biomass then. This is getting stranger and stranger. I did think that it looked like there was two sell points there on top of each other, but I can't even click on the biomass now. Earlier on when I come on here, I managed to click on the biomass. Now I can't, and if I go along to here and do that, it's going to get rid of both of them. That is weird. Okay, well, when I did click on the South Valley biomass and tagged it, it appeared there, the green, what do you call it, thingy-majig. That's really weird. So you've got two sell points on top of each other. How strange. So something's a little bit amiss. And just down there you can see the other Rent a Train icon, so very close to this one. Not sure why that needs to be there, but there you go. That's bamboozled me now. That's about it really. That is the isolated valley. Hopefully it will get a hot fix pretty soon, because like I say, it's not a bad map. And you know, it's one of these maps where you can put your own sell points down if you're not too worried about the ones that are there at the moment. But that is, like I said, the Isolated Valley by LeDuoProMapping. and I hope you have enjoyed the map tour. If you have, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, that would be fantastic. And don't forget to smash the bell so you don't miss any future videos I post. I've been FarmSim Snowy. Stay frosty.